Back here at Station 1, we have our Tiger Talk every Tuesday night from 7 to 8. And one of my favorite parts is I get to hang out with these big guys from the high schools. And, of course, we talked a little bit to head coach Josh Wooten. But now we get to talk to four of the players that really make up this Greenon Knight team. A big win the other night, 14-12 over Southeastern. And I've got Zack Stevens, the running back. And Zack he's got 116 rushes for 579 yards, 7 touchdowns. I would love to run in for a touchdown. What's it feel like, Zack, to score in high school?
Well, it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, you get to run the end zone and your whole team comes to celebrate with you. And like, I didn't really score touchdowns. Like, I only scored like 1 touchdown last year, and that was my first.
7. That's.
And now I got like 7 now.
Sweet,
year, yeah.
man. That's really good. I'm sure you got to take the linemen out every once in a while, like at lunch. You got to buy them hamburgers or stuff like that. You got to take care of them. Zack, talk a little bit about the win over Southeastern. What was that like? It sounds like I wasn't there, but it sounds like it was a kind of a tough battle.
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, and I did have like almost 40 carries, and like we were switching up the offense. Like the day before, like I got moved to quarterback for a little bit, and like it was a lot of like QB runs, and then I got to throw the ball a few times. And
you just kind of do it all, don't you? And then I heard you had 13 tackles.
Oh yeah.
So you love this game.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Yeah.
Would you like to play at the next level?
Yeah, I am like working on like a bunch of colleges. Like I'm going on, so I might go to a game day visit this Saturday.
Fantastic. What are some schools?
Yeah, like so I've been in contact with, like Witt, stuff like
Okay.
that, and then like Mount St. Joe, like
Okay.
Northwood, Michigan.
Yeah, Mount St. Joe's down in Cincinnati.
And a bunch like Finley, a bunch
Yeah.
of like schools around this.
Fabulous job. There's a guy that hands the ball off to you.
Oh yeah.
And that's Kaden Wooten. And Kaden, the thing of it is, what a tough job to be quarterback, and you've switched offenses a few times, but then also your dad's the coach. How's that been trying to work through it? I mean, it's an honor, like he said, but it's also got to be tough.
I personally think I love it, but sometimes there's a love-hate relationship there, and he goes.
Hold that mic way up and talk into it really loud.
He goes really hard on me and expects the best out of me.
Well, I think that's what dads do. You know, they want to do that because they want to make you better. This year, is there a couple games that you really felt like the Knights, you know, certainly this last game, the first game against Northwestern, I know you had a close one against West Liberty-Salem. Talk about when Greenon is really playing well, what do you see on the field?
The intensity on the field is pretty up there, and the team is just all hype. Sidelines are hype. Stands are.
Your linemen, you know, we talked about that with Zack. Do you really appreciate the guys in the trenches that keep you safe?
Oh yeah, they're like family to me.
That's great.
Up there blocking, keeping me safe.
There you go. Now, do you want to play at the next level? Do you want to play some college football?
Yeah.
Have you any ideas where you might go?
I've been in contact with Witt, Muskegon.
Okay. Good
Wilmington,
schools.
And
yeah. Fantastic. Appreciate you, man. Carson Rust is I'm going to take him right now. Carson, you are defensive end, physical play over there. You're responsible for keeping everything inside. Do the coaches go over that a lot with you?
Oh, yeah. You know, I just got to make sure to keep that outside contained the whole time and everything, and just really help my linebackers with that too. So,
what's the hardest thing about playing defensive end?
It's definitely about reading the blocks, because, I mean, it's just, you know, you got to have the reaction time and everything to make sure to see what the tackle does, and, you know, just got to make the right play.
You know, and I'm going to ask also the same thing to Wade a little bit. He's a wide receiver. But when you're playing in a game, you've had, 5 or 6 under your belt already, 7. Do you get a sense that there's a guy up against you where you go, oh, my gosh, I got my hands full? Have you had some of those?
I mean, no, not really.
Not really? That's
no.
good. That's good. That's a great answer. Coach is over here really cracking up, but that's the attitude, you know, you got to have. And it sounded like you've been through some tough times physically, a torn ACL last year, it's got to feel good to finally get to play football.
Oh yeah, it's great to be back. I mean, had a pretty tough off season with recovering through the ACL injury and everything. It's just I'm just happy to be back and then have all my family see me play out there and
That's
everything.
Great.
So
that's great. Show the camera your black shirts jersey. That's a sweet jersey, and it just shows you. Put your mic down so he can see it, and you'll see the skull and crossbones, and you'll see that in their locker room. It's pretty cool. Let's go to the other side, and we'll talk to Wade Davis. Wade has 38 catches for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's also the bandit at safety. What's a bandit? Help me out with that. What do you do? I'm guessing you're a safety?
Yeah, I'm a safety. I'm a free safety.
So you kind of have to make the right decisions. Can't let anybody get behind you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Nobody behind me.
But you got room to find out that situation where you can really crack someone. Is that true? I've always thought you guys have a pretty good run at coming after guys. I would think that'd be fun.
Yeah, our motto is kind of play defense fast, so we got to just hustle to the ball.
Coach is excited about that. He loved you threw that in there. I'm going to ask each one of you, and then we'll finish up. Catholic Central, you've got them. A rival, a team you'd love to beat, have to go over to Hallanine Field. They've shown some mortality in that they were undefeated going into the weekend and got beat by a Cedarville team. Kind of a surprise to a lot of people. A couple of their guys I heard were hurt. In the red zone, they fumbled a little bit. What do you guys have to do to win on Friday?
We just gotta play our best game, execute on just what we have to do, and it was a close game last year, and we gotta.
And I got to think your fans are going to be there. I mean, they support you guys well.
Oh yeah, they'll be there. There.
Your parents are excited about you playing?
Oh yeah.
Do you have a sister?
I do.
What's she think of you?
She's proud of me.
That's good to hear. Hey, I'm going to take Zach now. Zach, you're again same question. Catholic Central. What do you guys have to do to get the win Friday night?
We just gotta stop the run. Like their dudes like leading our league in rush yards. He has like already 1,000 yards. So
wow.
We just need to stop him.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And put 11 helmets on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every play. Yeah.
Good stuff. Quarterback, Kaden Wooten. Dad has talked a little bit about what you guys have to do. You know this game. You've been around 2 years. What do you think is going to be a major importance Friday night? Hold that really close.
We have to get down, stop the money downs, and get off the field and get our offense back on the
field.
You
got to stop that running back.
Yeah. He's pretty good.
Yeah. The big man over here, and I messed up your name, Carson. It's Rust, but you live on the west side of Greenon, so I feel good about that. Carson, talk about Central and just what the coaches have said and what you guys got to do.
Kind of just carrying off of like what everyone else said. We just got to play our best game, and then big rivalry games. So it means a lot for everybody. So make the big plays, keep our offense on the field, and make stops on defense.
They always say that in big games, and I didn't play football, I played basketball, but you try to think of at the end of the game what it's going to feel like when you've beaten a really good team. That feeling is better than anything, but you've got to pay the price. You've got to extend yourselves, play every play, and I'm sure the Knights will do that. Guys, thanks for coming on tonight. And I know one guy in here had a great time, and that's Coach. He was loving all the stuff you were saying. So thanks, everybody. Want to thank you for listening to us. This has been Tiger Talk at Station 1. We've had the Greenon Knights, and they will play Central at Hallanine Field this Friday night. Thanks, everybody.